Hi, welcome back to London. It's very, very warm now, going to be about 27, 28, which is warm for us. It's early in the summer, but very, very nice. I've got my second mug of orange juice. Put that to one side. Right, back to Somerset, where we were for a couple of days last week. This is a view from the top of Ham Hill. It's a very ancient quarry. It was worked by the Romans. Let's just come out a little bit. There's some stones there that haven't been, well, they've been cut, but probably haven't been dressed. This quarry is unbelievably, it's at the top of this gorgeous hill. It hasn't been spoilt, it's left a sort of rampart, so it's an ancient hill fort, as far as I remember. And it looks out over a huge part of Somerset Levels. Very, very lovely. But I don't want to paint all of it. I just want to take a bit of it and just, well, that'll do. It's got plenty of distance in it, plenty of scope for the landscape and the lower down here, but I'll have to take some artistic license with that. Fabriano, £130. It's on the back of an old demo that I did probably 3 years ago. When they don't, well, they looked okay. It looks okay when I did it. But we move on and don't waste paper. Paint on both sides if you're not happy with one side, and then if you're not happy with the second one, use it as an acrylic painting. It's a good, lovely support. Just prime it with a bit of coloured PVA glue or straight out of the tube. Okay, so we'll put in some yellow ochre, but not a lot. Just, oh, that's a lot. This lemon, cadmium yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey, burnt sienna, bit of hooker's green there. This is the old Ron Ransom palette, with the exception of the sienna and the hooker's green. He made all his greens from Payne's grey and blue and the lemon yellow. I think he used cadmium yellow later. I prefer it. Right, so while that is going, we're putting a light blue sky on top of that. The colours dry much lighter than when you put them on, so you can make allowance for that. These are Cotman colours, and we'll put a little bit of burnt sienna on this horizon, I think. Well, yeah, let's try it just a little bit. Okay. As it expands, we can reclip it, and I'm going to dry it off now, I think. So, headphones off. I think a great advance for us artists has been the quality of photographs taken on a smartphone, that you can download onto a larger screen, and you can zoom in, zoom out, choose bits. You don't have to get them developed like the good old days. Oh yeah, we're going to do a lot of that junk today. Okay, so I'll put a bit of this hill in. So let's go. I'll go with the Payne's grey. and the lemon and the cadmium yellow. And a bit of sienna in there, and a bit of darker colour. Right, that will do for the start. I'm going to put in a bit of background. I'm going to use a little bit of Payne's Grey with that ultramarine, but I want it very, very faint. It's come fairly over there, because this is the distance. And a bit of darker, slightly warmer, bluey, just drop that in there. And then we can have a bit of light yellow. But all very faint. Okay, there's another little hill in there, another sort of plain, so let's put that. I'll put that in when I do the rest of it. I just want to go in with a bit more of this colour here. Okay, that'll do. That'll do for a start. Let's put in some lovely heavier green, so Payne's Grey, cadmium yellow. Can put a bit of burnt sienna in just to make it even darker green. Look at that. Yellow, I think, in that. This is really soggy paint. Because I've kept it in a stay wet palette over the weekend, it's got very, very, very moist, and it's gorgeous. So a bit of Payne's Grey, a bit of burnt sienna, a bit of yellow. Oops. More dark in there. I'm not doing an exact copy, but I want to just get some variety on this edge of this hill, just to show going down over the hill here, and then we've got this other hill. I'll make it a little bit bluer. Right, this is just going over the hill there. I can put some a bit of darker stuff in there. Looks like the photograph is in silhouette somewhat. Right, now we can put in some bit of shadow in this. I'm not paying too much attention to the photo. A bit of dark in here, and I can scrape out just to show some unquarried stone. Plastic card. won't overdo it. It's just to show that there are big stones poking through, not on the horizon though, but they seem to have hollowed out the hill on the top and left the ramparts as a fort. It's quite a remarkable site, S-I-T-E, of obviously great historical importance. So there are many fine old houses in Somerset, and many of them were built from stones quarried from here. Oh, just come across this warmer green hedge. Okay. When you paint over wet paint, use thick, because it won't register otherwise. Okay. It's great using your own photographs because they're then sort of original and personal, which is a memory of a very nice day. The following day we went to Montacute House. It's a National Trust property near Ash or Martslock. This area, all in the valley here, very large flat area, was flooded, badly flooded, and parts of it became islands. Right, let's just put a little bit of detail in these here. Too much water. My brush is getting a little bit old now. I won't do too much rigger work on this. I can't really see much more. The valley goes in down here, but I've continued this sort of hedge across. I'll use a bit of warmer colour. So let's add another one there. Ron Ransom used his paint straight from the tube on a much larger plastic tray than this. Talk a lot about Ron Ransom. Go on Google. He the first one to popularise the use of this wonderful brush. I don't think he had any pretensions to be a great artist, but he was certainly a great innovator. And he died this year early, very old, about 93, 94. Spent his life, at the end of his life in Illinois, which was, well, he was very popular in there. He used to run courses. I never went to one, but a friend of mine did. Fred Gillespie. Okay, right. I'm not happy with that bit there, but not much I can do. Let's just put in a little bit of warmer stuff. Right, that's just a guess. Let's just put a couple of figures in here. I think I'll just put a bit of rigger work in the tree. did have lovely weather last week. Well, it's been nice since most of last week. Just a little bit of detail here and there. Right. Figures should be quite large because that's about in scale. Now, that's the shadows. I don't know where the shadows would be. I don't really know where the light is. But I would think it was coming from the left. Right, well that is a simple sort of... I might just go over that with some very faint paint. I just, before I've got my little wriggle, I just bring up bird. It's an incredible lookout. Alright, so a bit of blue, a bit of red. Just give an impression of a valley there, or a plain, that's what it is, the levels. Okay, I don't want to do any more than that. I can't think of anything. I'm going to put it in a mount, but I'm going to put a signature on it. It's a very simple painting. Okay. God, it's too warm to paint. I'm glad I don't do any paid work. It's been a nightmare. I'm trying to be working in kitchens for about 140 degrees Fahrenheit today with this. Right. What colour is it? The light coloured mount. Because it's quite a simple statement, it's not complicated, but I know it's difficult to sometimes leave things out when the picture says, oh, it's got to go in because it's there, but it hasn't got to go in. You want to keep try to not to overwork your paintings, try to make simple statements, but easier said than done. So this is Ham, an impression of Ham Hill from my photograph. It doesn't exist on any other painting, totally original, mainly because I haven't copied the photograph. But it's good when you can free yourself from your painting, from your photographs or your own work, and just do versions of them. Then you're creating art rather than copying it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.